kid.
Yeah.
You're just honest. You don't think about it.
Yeah.
Think about
Dude, he's singing like a canary.
You don't think about it in the moment. You know what I mean? Just do it. Amy was fantastic.
He kept a secret about it as well as WikiLeaks.
He had the secret about his mother Screech does on Saved by the Bell. Which, by the way, listening to Go Base Side, I never realized how much of a freaking squeal Screech was until listening to Go Base Side. Oh my god.
I'm sorry, I will always love him as the guardian angel, Skippy. Skippy. So, no, come on. I was gonna say, no, come on, we gotta get up to heaven. And since there's two of us, we can take the carpool lane.
That episode. So anyway, back to what I was doing. Amy grounded Alan, which might be the first sex joke in this episode.
Yeah.
That was a great moment. Like, could she do that? In ways she can.
Yeah. So,
yes, she can. Yes, she can.
Hey, Alan, can you run a price check on blue balls?
So we get outside, and what a moment between Alan and George, Feeny and Alan. What a moment. That was a great scene.
I was gonna say it's like a friggin' tennis match.
It's like, George pretty much said if you had to deal with all the kids I have to deal with, and if you had a son, you'd understand it. That was
and
match. It's over.
Game, set, match. Alan wins.
Yeah. But the best line for me was, Dad, you got Feeny. Feeny. That's the first time Feeny was used as like a verb at this point. First time.
Wait, I tried to think who won that, Feeny or Alan.
I think it was Feeny because he never got to take the test.
Yeah.
He never got to take the test. Remember?
So while he wins,
at the end of the day, Cory never got to take the test. But Feeny and Alan understood each other's point of view by the end of the show. But Cory didn't win. Cory's the loser in all of this because he never got to retake the test.
Because Cory is a butt monkey.
Pretty much. But Feeny's the butt. That's Cory all of it. We got back in the house.
Yeah. And Alan, too.
And Alan, too. By the way, why does Cory own tennis clothes? Just randomly. How often do they go play tennis that he has tennis clothes?
I don't know. Maybe they thought they were writing for yuppies or something.
I was like, what?
This is not middle class.
We're in Philadelphia. Who does not go tennis clothes? Seriously. So let us know he's back. He's back again.
Oh, goody. We have to see the live-action Filbert again.
And I wrote this down. Is intensely uncomfortable calling Eric.
Yeah. I was going to say, he's intensely uncomfortable getting something out of the fridge.
So we have the great argument of the great moment walking in on them kissing. Like, I didn't mean to come here after hours when you're giving your wife mouth-to-mouth resuscitation.
Oh. I'm thinking, Leonard, you poor bastard. You can't possibly be that dumb. But then again, this is the guy who had to describe something about Perrier falling into a thing of Alka-Seltzer.
True. But then we get back to him explaining what an assistant manager is supposed to do. I'm sorry. I'm going to go back and I will learn. I will know.
Not to put lighter fluid next to rotisserie chicken. I'm just thinking that's kind of something they think they teach you.
Is there a fire? Well, how bad is the store? It's a stuff.
No, sorry. How much of the store is left? Stuff.
Like, what?
Although, honestly, from what we find out later, it just seems it took...
Grease fire.
It's grease fire, so he was probably just overreacting.
But don't put the lighter fluid next to a rotisserie chicken.
That's a line I don't think anybody ever expected anyone to say.
No, never.
And now the next lesson will be never put donuts next to the kitty litter. Or put the Perrier in the aisle next to the Alka-Seltzer.
So Feeny was right, I found out, and I had to write that down. I think the first time we ever acknowledged that Feeny was right, and a long line of years and years of Feeny being right.
And when we don't see him, Feeny has that banner drop down that says Feeny was right, and then wonders where the clown is.
So, where are we here? So we're back, and apparently Cory's playing tennis by himself. Apparently, that's what he do.
Oh, is that what they're calling it now?
Apparently, that's what he does in the backyard.
Then again, he's 11. He probably plays tennis with himself about 6 times a day.
Oh, I think he does in the treehouse.
Hey, with a hand that good, you don't need anyone else.
Oh my God!
Oh wait, no, that's solitaire.
We haven't been to Penguin yet. That's all it is. So he put the tennis ball in the Feeney's yard, which I thought this was the scene where Feeny dumped all the tennis balls and balls into his yard, but that's not the scene apparently. Later on in the season, apparently I had my episode wrong. But he sits down for a drink.
Yeah.
Which,
yeah.
I'm like, okay, I forgot about the scene. I completely forgot about
I'm
the
like,
scene.
holy shit, he's actually going to have him drink.
And then being apple juice.
Yeah.
What do you call it? A gift from my sister. To his sister again.
Yeah. Apparently his sister thought he was Oliver Reed.
Oh, God. And then Feeny tells this great story about growing up. But the best part for me is, Cory, did your parents call you Mr. Feeny?
No, he had them call him Mr. F.
Oh, Mr. F, yeah, for sure. So I just wrote this down because this entire story will be in the post-credits because this is a great story. But it's like, everything in Feeny's life is blamed on the war in Europe. Everything negative in his life.
Well, except for why the dinosaurs wiped out, because you touched yourself at night.
Oh my God! Because you're playing tennis by yourself.
Family Guy for the win.
God. Anyway, okay, apparently we're going to learn about the European Sneaker War. Put down it is World War II. I did look it up.
Yeah.
It is World War II. Just so we're clear.
And our point of reference was that he mentioned the president was Truman.
That's why I asked him, like, what's the president? I'll look it up real fast. I'll look it up real quickly. It was Truman. It is World War II. If we're wrong, someone just tell me we're wrong, because that would be appreciated.
Yeah.
And apparently we're having a sale on blackened chicken. That's what I'll tell them.
Yeah.
Blackened chicken.
And yet somewhere someone is just licking their lips and thinking, blackened chicken.
Nice. So we get back up to the bedroom. Everything's normal. But I have to say, it was really cool to see. We know that Feeny just wants him to have a good childhood, which is nice. It's nice to know that.
Yeah. Well done, Mr. Matthews.
And we get back up to the bedroom, and they say goodnight. And for the first time, we have no tag to end the show.
Yeah. Although he's basically saying, we can talk. Ooh, talk. I'll take that. He's not going to be back tonight.
Nope. That was a great moment. I'm like, yep, I know that, too.
Yeah.
I know that. Oh, God. I totally understand that completely.
Yeah.
All right. We wrap up the show. Kyle?
I have to say another 9 out of 10 because basically both Alan and Feeny made good points, and in the end both were right.
Yes, it turned out to be a very good episode. A very fun one. Early episodes of this series were fantastic. I say, jeez. So, I'm going back. Same rating I gave last one to an 8. We'll get to some good ones because I'm looking forward to the next show. Anything else you want to say to wrap this up?
Feeny? Fahine?
Yes. Next episode, we will be introduced to Topanga. Cory's alternate friend is the next episode.
I see the third kid is finally regenerated into Topanga.
And that's a lot hotter. But it's the fun stuff. But before she got... season 2 when she had puberty. Season 1 when she was just a kid.
Yeah.
Season 2 she had puberty.
And you can tell.
Yes. She made a joke about it, which is always fun. We'll get to that another time, though. Until then, thank you all for listening. This is the Boy Meets Retrocast. I'm Blake.
I'm Kyle.
Thank you for listening.
Yeah.
You see, Mr. Matthews, education is not about obscure facts and little test scores. Education is about the overall effect of years of slow absorption, concepts, philosophies, approaches to problem solving. The whole process is so grand and all-encompassing that it really can't be threatened by the occasion